again, Sue here from Sue's Dog Hive Garden today, and I just want to show you what I'm going to get up to today. So we're going to be sowing some seeds over here on our tables. So we've got our new tray here that I've actually got a load of bulbs in at the moment because I've been letting them dry out. So we're going to be, I just need to move all these bulbs. I think these are actually gladiolus here. I need to, well actually I'll put them in that pot I've got over there. These are daffodils that I took out, and these are the mini daffodils called Narcissus daffodil, Elka, the ones I had out the front. So I'm going to just put them in the garage for now and let them continue to dry out. They're almost dried out now, so we want to store them away, so we just want to put them out again in the autumn in a new place in the garden. So these ones are still damp, so I'm just going to pop them down so I can do the seeds. So we'll just pop them on there for now because we're not actually wanting them to dry out. We're going to just pop them in that tub thing that I've got over there actually. So I need to keep this label with these daffodils. I remember these ones are called King Alfred. Well, there's a bunch of bulbs as well that I just took out from another area of the garden. Right, so I'm just going to put these in a tub first so that we can just move them out of the garden. Okay, so I've just got this bucket for a minute and we're just going to pop these in there while we use this thing for our compost. Pop them in there. Right, so we just put them in there for a minute. And this is for our compost. So I have a load of compost, so I'll just take that out into the oven. Right. So I've just gone and got some compost from our compost that we had delivered yesterday. Put some in this bag here so that we can just put it in here. I don't know what this compost is like, let's see. Right, so that should be enough. It smells nice. Doesn't smell horrible. It's quite dry. Feels like compost. I'm not sure what it's from. Probably green waste. I'm not sure. Anyway, so that's the compost. So we put it in there, and what we're going to do now is just get decide what seeds we're going to do today. I wanted to do some celery because I don't think I've got any celery seeds on the table. I need to just pop my glasses on. And I'll just show you the seeds that I've got. So we've got some spinach, some swede. I'll probably pop them on later in a couple of weeks in the polytunnel, and celery. So I wanted to do some celery today. So we've got some normal celery. It's just called celery, golden self-blanching free. It's self-blanching, golden self-blanching free, that's what it's called. So we're going to do some celery seeds today, and we're going to do some broccoli seeds today. So this is an autumn broccoli, so I think if I do this one now, we should sow this in the reap it in the autumn, because the green sprout and broccoli is for now, like summer. So, and what else do we have in here? See what other seeds we're going to do. Oh, these are my what are they called? evening primrose seeds, which I'm not going to be sowing yet, but I will be sowing those later because they usually come up later, sort of August, September time, that sort of time. So we don't need to do them yet. We just want to get as many vegetables done. So what we got here, right, we don't need any, we're not doing any more beetroot. We've got enough beetroot. So I'll keep them separate because that's what we are doing. We don't want to do the sweet yet. So we want to do broccoli, celery and the spinach. So we're doing the spinach, the broccoli and the celery. And then we'll check what other seeds we've got. We don't need any more lettuce at the moment because we've got my friend's just given me loads, so we won't need any more of those. And we don't want any more leeks. There's some melon seeds here. I do have some melon seeds that sort indoors as well. I might try them ones first. This is French sorrel. I was going to sow some of this to go outside actually. This is a nice traditional herb. Small reddish flowers during June and July. Always use young leaves. Make a delicious soup when combined with potatoes and onions, and may be added to stews and omelettes, vegetables and omelettes. And you can cook this like spinach, a bit like the plantain actually. So we might sow some sorrel actually. Let's do that. French sorrel that is. What else do we have? Oh, this is a bunch of different kinds of windowsill herbs. And what we're going to do with these is put some in the outdoor beds. So we're not going to use them today. We're going to direct sow them. Parsley we don't need because we've got loads. Courgettes we're not sowing because we've got loads. Borage, actually we've got borage growing outside here. So once it starts growing I'll be able to see where it is and I might move it. Dill, we've already got some of that sowed. These are more lettuce. We don't need any more lettuce at the moment. Broccoli, this is purple sprouting broccoli. This one comes up, plant out. Oh, this is harvesting for next year. Oh right, so we could do this for next year. So we might to put them in. Sow under glass February to March. Sow outside April to May. Right, so yeah, that's the following year. Actually, we'll just do those because they're really old seeds, by the way. So we'll just put some of them in and see what happens. And what are these? What are these? These are essential ingredient for curry. Cumin. I thought I'd planted some cumin already. So these are cumin. That's what it looks like. I'm sure I planted some of those already. Oh, some China rose. We're going to do some more radish. So I'll keep them out because we're going to directly sow them into the polytunnel. These are pumpkins, but we don't need any pumpkins. We've already got pumpkins growing. And we don't need too many pumpkins. Oh, this is the celery. Solid pink. Well, I'm going to sow some of these as well. These harvest in November, December, so they're quite late. So we'll definitely sow some of those. We'll definitely do those. What else do we have? Oh, these are the greyhound cabbage. Spring greens and summer heads. So I might do some more, but I won't do them yet. I won't be doing the cabbage yet, too soon. This is a pumpkin small sugar. Oh, we might grow some of these pumpkin seeds because this is a small pumpkin, so we could grow some of them. Let's have a go. What else do we have? Oh, these are the Chantilly red cord carrots. We will be doing some more carrots, but later. We don't need any carrots yet. I've still got all the F1 hybrid carrots that go in. That's the onions that I've planted, Alicia Gray. These are the turnips that I've done already, golden ball. don't need those. These are the perpetual leaf beet, which we have down here growing, so we don't need any more of that at the moment. And that's the purslane that I have growing in here. And then what else? Oh, and these are cucumber telegraph, but we don't need any more telegraph cucumbers. We've already got these Market More cucumbers, which seem to be growing really well. So we've got 9 of these, so we definitely don't need any more cucumber plants, I don't think. And they're butternut squash, so these other squash plants are different squash, and we'll grow them. Okay, so that's that one done. What else do we need? Right, what we got in here? Oh yeah, we're going to grow some more cress, but I've still got the 2 cresses indoors at the moment, but I'll keep them to one side so that we can grow them again. And there's some rocket. We're going to put some more rocket in because this rocket here is done. So we need to grow another bit of rocket, but I'm not going to grow as much rocket as I did this time because I think I grew too much for 2 people. So I'm just going to grow half the amount of rocket in a different area of the garden. So we'll just put them there for now. And then we've got, I need to find, these are the turnip snowball. I've already planted those. And we've planted these are the actual broad beans that we've got growing in the garden. So they're the gigantic sugar pea. Oh no, they're the sugar peas. They're the ones over there. So we've already done those. We've done dill, peppers, onions, Brussels sprouts we're done, but we're going to be doing some more Brussels sprouts later on. I'll put them with the Swede because I don't want them too late. These are the red onions that we've got, the red spring onions. They're very pretty, look. So we've already done those. Cucumbers, they're the ones that I've got here, which are a short cucumber, which I think would be better. And these are the Pomodoro cherry red tomatoes, the Tuscany salad. What are these? Herb dill, we got dill. Basil, we got radish. Oh, these are the radish, scarlet globe. I actually really like these because I don't think they're very hot. And they're really nice. I think I'll change those radish over and sow some more of them ones, not them other ones. Yeah. So the other ones are China Rose, but we'll change them. And these are what I want to sow today. So we need to do these purple beans. So we're going to be putting those in. So I definitely need to do them today. What other ones do we have? Yeah, so we've got those. These are the small little carrots that we've got growing. Oh, and that's the carrot that we got growing. Resist the Fly F1 hybrid. And sage we've got growing, and these red cabbage we've got growing. So all them we've got. So I just wanted to show you what we've actually got already sown in here. So there's a lot of stuff in here. And what we're going to be doing are these. We're not doing them today. They're not for today. Right, so we don't need those. We don't need those. So let's keep those for later. And in here is just a bunch of flowers. Just different flower seeds. So we need to sow a lot of these, but they will be sown directly in the garden now, so I'm not doing them today. Okay, right, so today's these bunch here, and then a couple of weeks time will be these, and I will probably sow some more stuff as well. Okay, cool. Let's go. So I'll be back in a minute once I've got all the pots to put the seeds in. Okay? Hello again. So I've decided to use these for the French beans because I think these would be really good for the French beans. So we've got 2 of these, and so each one has 1, 2, 3, 4 plants. We're only going to do so how many have we got here? So we'll do 8 French beans, which will probably be a lot of plants actually. Oh no, I'll do 4 lots of French beans. Yeah, so that'd be 1 of these for French beans, okay? And what I'll do is I'll just sow 2 beans into each one of these modules rather than using 2 of these. So 2 lots of beans in each one of these modules, and then we'll just sow them together, a bit like what I've done here already with these broad beans. So I'll close it. So all you do with these is you just push them together gently, because I found if you're a bit harsh with these, they break. So you have to be really gentle. And then you just fill them up with compost. They're really easy. And then you just water them, and then put them in this stand here that I've got here. Look, see? There you go. So you just slot them in there like that. They're really good for big plants, I think, like these courgettes here. You see these? Like really big plants. Look at the root balls on them. But I don't think they're very good for shallow plants, because the roots get too long and you end up breaking off the roots because you don't need them that long. So these are all right for really big plants or carrots, but even on carrots you don't need a huge root ball. You want the but on these big plants like this and squashes and stuff like that, and beans, I think that these are a good idea, but I don't think they're a very good idea for salads and stuff like that. Okay, just my opinion. Pop that there. So they're my courgettes that got going. And whatever this was, it didn't actually grow. I think that was the cucumbers, the Telegraph cucumbers. But I think I had sowed them too early. Don't sow your cucumbers too early. Just thought I'd say that, because they don't seem to grow. So anyway, we're going to fill this up with our new compost that we just got. So I've got no idea if this compost is good. I hope it is. It should just be compost, like any other compost. But it's quite dry, so I'll fill them up and then I'll water them. It should be easy to fill them up when the earth is dry like this. It smells nice though. It's not got many, there's no stones in it, so that's good. Some twiggy bits, but that's fine. I don't mind twigs. It's not too twiggy though, it's quite well rotted down. It's very good. I'll just pop that in there like that. Bring it. Right, so you push all this compost in, okay, like that, and then you just water it. So I'm just going to water it outside. They're a bit flimsy, these things. Okay, so I've just watered this, and I'm going to pop it in here to keep it upright. I might push it behind this one that's already done. There. Right, so we're going to get our seeds now. So we're going to do our purple French beans. That's what we're putting in here today. And we're going to put, actually if I recall, these are really big. They're quite big, I'll show you. So we're going to put 2 seeds in each. There you go. These are the purple French beans. I'm just going to pop them in. Hopefully that's the right way up. 2 in each, I said. I'll just move them over a bit. Okay. Put a label on. That's 2 beans in each pot. That's only 2 in that one. That's open. Right. Don't push down too hard on those plastic things, they're a bit weak. So that's it, so we've planted, sowed 8 beans. Just put a little bit of compost over the top. Okay, like that. And we'll just spray them with a little bit of water, but we won't water them again because they've been watered now. Spray those. And I'll do a label straight away because if I don't, I'll forget what I put in there. So if you're like me and you need to label everything, do it straight away so you don't forget. So these are called Trinifo Violet. So basically climbing French beans that are violet colour. Okay, see that? Okay, alright, from this brand of well, I've bought quite a few things from this brand. Anyway, and I'll put the date as well. Times 2. So times 2 beans in each pot. Okay? So I just pop that in there and then just let it be. That's it. So that's the first lot of sowing done. Right, the next lot of sowing we want to do today is, let's have a look here. These these pumpkin actually. No, the celery, that's the most important thing. The celery actually, because it's getting a bit late in the day to do celery, so we need to get the celery in. So we've got another one of these, so we're going to fill it up again and use one of these for the celery. Push it together. Right, so we've done this. So what we need to do now is just water it like we did before. This one seems to be breaking a bit. Anyway, so that's that. We'll just water it and we'll put the celery seeds in. Right. We've just watered it, so we can put it in the stand. broken at the end there, but it won't matter. And we'll just put some celery seeds in. So I need to check what the celery seeds, how big they are. Because I can't remember how big celery seeds are. I don't think they're that big though. And then we'll put like 3 or 4 in each one of those modules. Hold on, let's try and open the packet, that would help. Hold on, it's not opening. Right, so they're in this little packet here. Right, they're quite small. Oh, it's going to be hard to do 3 or 4. We'll just put a pinch in each one. They're very, very tiny. That's it. And what we'll do is we'll thin out the best ones. Just put a few more in, just to make sure they germinate. I didn't realise celery was so fine. Right, so we put quite a few in each one, just to make sure we get them germinating, because we need them to grow now. So these are golden self-blanching, so they blanch themselves, so that's quite good. So we'll pop them in there, we've done those, and just put a little bit of compost on the top, very small amount because they're really fine, and then just spray them a little bit with our little sprayer. And do a label, don't forget the label. Really important. That keeps being undone. I need to put elastic band on that one. Anyway, right, do a label. So these are self-blanching celery. Okay, put that in and they're done. Definitely think I'm going to put a elastic band on that. Turn it round. That's it. Okay, that should be enough celery to keep us happy for ages. Right, the radish we're going to put straight in and the rocket. Right, next we're going to do these small sugar pumpkins. Yeah, we're going to do these next. We're going to sow them in this one actually, because this one hasn't got anything growing in it. So we'll tip this out, this earth, and start again. Okay, I've tipped the earth out, so I'm just going to put some earth in these ones. Close them again. There we are. Much better to fill these up because it holds them together better in that holder. If you've got these all filled up, otherwise they keep opening like that one does. That one keeps opening, wants to get in the garden, that's why. Push it together. This shut. Let's see. Oh, she's seeing something. leaves, but that's alright. Just break them up with your fingers. Right. Wind's getting up. Right, we're just going to water this as well. So this one's going to be for the sugar squash. I've watered that one, so we'll now put the seeds in. Okay. See what these look like. I don't think there's many seeds in here. Yeah? Alright, hold on. Hold on, I'll be back. Everyone again. So today, oh yeah, I forgot I bought these seeds the other week from the garden. Oh, I think it was the Wednesday, and I forgot I bought these seeds. I put them in the hanging basket, and they were in between the two hanging baskets, and I forgot that I bought them. So I bought these seeds, which I need to get. Well, I don't know, I probably won't be growing this one yet. I'll do it later. But I want to do these melons. They look nice, and I want to do this rosemary. I've heard that rosemary is really hard to do from seed, but I'm just going to try. So let's just try. And then I've got some geraniums here. They probably will take a while to do from seed. Cowslips. I'm going to put these. I'm going to do these from seeds to put out in the autumn, ready for next year. I've got some more thyme here. I do have a couple of thyme plants outside, but I wouldn't mind some more. I've got another lettuce. I've got loads of lettuce now. I might do that one, a little bit of it. I'm not sure yet. Oh, and coriander, because I didn't have any coriander. So I'll do a bit of coriander. My friend said she's going to give me some coriander. A bunch of them there. What I'm going to do is put them in the tub that I've got by the door. And I bought this selection of tomatoes. So I've got the small tomatoes like this. I'm going to do these yellow ones and these ones here. So we're going to just try some different tomatoes as well. And over here, I don't know where I'm going to put all this stuff, by the way. I have my own melon seeds that I had from my own melon. I'm going to try a couple of these. I'm not going to grow many because I don't want many. I was going to put these cumin in because what I was going to do is put them outside. So I might just fry them in the garden actually and let them get on with it. The marjoram. Oh, these are seeds that I collected from my marjoram plant out in the garden. I might do a few of those. Some borage seeds. I think I might put some more borage outside. So all these ones are to go outside anyway. These are dill, I think. I'm not sure if they're dill. Can't remember now. Whatever they are. Yeah, they're dill. So I have got some dill in here, but I'm just going to put some dill outside. And then we've got, I think there's, yeah, these pumpkin seeds. I'm just going to grow these outside in the raised bed that we're creating. So I'm going to actually sow some of these pumpkin seeds. So today the seeds we're doing are all them ones in there. A couple of these melon seeds, just because I want to see if they're going to grow. And then these tomatoes, we're going to use a couple of those. We're going to sow some coriander today. We'll sow a bit of thyme today. The cowslips, the geraniums, the rosemary. These melon we're going to try, but we're not doing these lettuce at the moment. We'll do them at a later date.